Let's go, guys. Let's do this. Right, let's go.
Do you think you'll be impressed by a bit of southern flavour?
I don't know until they show us what they've got.
Divina can only make a decision on southern flavour once she's seen the goods. And by goods, she means the package they have to offer. And by package they have to offer, she means their...
Hey! Southern Flavors in the final!
As a band, we play all over the UK.
Pubs, clubs, hotels, birthday parties, weddings, basically any place that wants us.
But being in the All Together Now final, it's amazing. This is the biggest opportunity we've had today.
This is it. This is the one that we've been looking forward to.
It was near perfect performance last time. It was almost perfect. You know what I mean? It was almost perfect for me.
Oh my God.
The chairs are just going bang, 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 bang.
95! One thing, I just think they need to make sure their harmonies are tight.
Yes.
For us, it's really difficult to rehearse because we live so far apart, but we've had to do everything possible within our power to make it work, and I think we're ready.
On we go. Here we go, boys. Let's have it.
Now you were in the top, you might hate.
The styling is on point.
It's an absolute honour to be back here to perform for all of you for the final. Last time, we brought the vibe, and this time, we're going to try and keep it alive.
Ooh. He is slicker than a buttered otter.
Can we do that?
Let's keep it alive, the vibe.
They need more than 70 to get into the top 3.
Love his voice.
From the night I kiss, I love goodbye. Don't blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Don't you blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Oh, I just can't control my feet. 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 Sunshine right now, yo. Moonlight, what we gon' do? Good time, I'm gonna break it down. Boogie, I think you should take it on sunshine. Clap them hands. Moonlight, do your dance. Good times, blame it on the boogie. Don't you blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie.
Make me a bit nervous now, because that was incredible.
7 Flavors 78, you're in second spot, well done!
Thank you.
You gotta be happy with that, boys. You trying to catch your breath? I'll tell you, have a breather, we'll have a chat in a minute. Celestina, you was up, the pterodactyl was out. Yeah!
Boys, I was flapping. I'm so sorry, guys. I was all over the place. You guys are so phenomenal. I absolutely adore you. You can do no wrong in my eyes. Literally. Honestly. You guys excite me so much. I'm just trying to figure out which one of you is going to be my baby daddy. I'm pretty sure your girlfriends up there eyeing me up. The only real guys, you are absolutely amazing. Well done.
I'm gonna shuffle down here.
Last time you were here, Southern Flavour in the Heat, you got Paulus up, he never gets up, he was vibing, and you couldn't vibe again.
No. I think there's sort of one vibe a year in me, and that was it. It was both physically and vocally just a tiny bit flabby for me. Not tight.
Not tight. Do you think it was tight?
I mean, there's no excuses, and we accept and we appreciate that feedback.
But you don't agree with it whatsoever? I'm reading between the lines here.
We've done everything we can to come back as strong as possible. And
well, that's
78 of you agreed, so thank you.
Well, I thought you smashed it, boys, and someone else who loved it was Geri.
It's just so easy to get up and press the button for you because you made it look easier than it actually is. To stay in tune and dance at the same time is so difficult. No wonder you were out of breath, and I think you did an amazing job. Really, really good.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Geri.
What have they got to do now to get that 50 grand? This is their last chance. Come on, guys. You've got this.
I've never been this nervous in my whole life.
No, not me.
This is brilliant.
Hold each other. Try to keep you close to me, but life got in between. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so wide. Can't stop for a minute and see where you are. Hold back the river, hold back. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so wide.
Oh my God, here we go.
Can't stop for a minute and see where you are. Hold back the river, hold back. Lonely water, lonely water. Won't you let us wander? Let us hold each other. Lonely water, lonely water. Won't you let us wander? Let us hold each other.
Beautiful harmonies, man.
Tight, 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 tight. That was probably my favourite performance of theirs.
Absolutely the best.
Yeah.
Well done, Southern Flavour. You scored 68. How you feeling?
Oh, man.
You're shaking, ain't you?